Dalia, the Empress of Dreamers, and the Wide Open Sea. Tickets €10. Phone 01670 7788 or see arcs.ie. RTE, supporting the arts.
It's 12 minutes to wait. Around 6,000 people took part in that demonstration in Waterford City yesterday in support of the 480 Crystal workers who were laid off last Friday. What about Britain, though? In Wedgwood, of course, is the big factory there, about 1,000 people employed there. Lots of concern about what's happening there. An MP tabled a question calling for Gordon Brown to intervene and give his support to the Wedgwood workers. His name is...
Can't believe this is Ireland. Oh my God, I'm getting into office. Oops, what's this? The whole house in the ice.
For as many weeks, possibly months, that they need to consider all potential bidders. I'm aware of a few bidders that are circling, looking at whether they can step in and buy out parts of the company or indeed the whole company. And I just really want to make sure that the administrators have the chance to get the best rather than having to push into a fire sale.
Sure, there's a lot of concern, as I'm sure you know, in the parent company here in Waterford, Crystal, and in Waterford itself. Big demonstrations yesterday. What's the mood in Wedgwood? Does it have a future?
Well, I certainly hope it does have a future, and I think there's some reports in the UK news today about the demand for UK-made ceramic ware being much greater than, for example, Indonesia. So I think it certainly does have a future. The mood amongst the workforce is fear, obviously worried about what's going to happen to them in the future. And I think also a bit of a sense of resignation as well, really, that perhaps this has been a long time coming.
Sure. What about the pensions of those people who are already retired and the many hundreds who may retire in the future?
Indeed, obviously there are concerns about that as well. There is in the UK a pension protection fund that's able to step in where an employer's pension arrangements isn't sufficient, isn't able to meet the liabilities. That accounts for about 80% of the available pension.
Right.
My understanding is that pensioners who are already in payment should be okay.
It's the new pensioners that you're worried about,
yeah,
as they are here as well.
Sure.
We don't have the system you have in Britain. Tell us what is available to you there.
Well, we set up, the UK government set up a few years ago, short number of years ago, the pension protection fund, as well as the financial assistance scheme, both really set up to protect the situation where an employer's pension is no longer able to meet the liability. It's funded by other employers that are contributing a levy into the pot, and that arrangement is there as a safety net, really.
And is there enough money for the Wedgwood pensioners in that pot?
My understanding is that there's more than enough money in the pot, indeed.
So they'll be protected?
So they certainly should be, yes.